Hey everybody, BTFMC 1984 here again, and welcome to 2015. And this is going to be the beginning of going back to my roots of being on YouTube and doing fine videos. Now, the new year started off pretty good. On January 1st, I was able to track down this car. The 2014 12 Ford Fiesta regular T-Hunt at a Fry's. They had a bunch of cars during the holiday season, and this one was sticking straight on the peg, so I figured, you know what, I had plenty of them, but why not start off the year right with a T-Hunt? So that starts it off. So last night, January 2nd, I scroll into Walmart and see they have a couple pallets, pallets. I'll leave the pictures somewhere within this video here or toward the end so you know what I'm talking about. They had a pallet of a pallet of 3 C-case cars and 1 dump-in of D-case cars. Well, after some talking to the manager at the Walmart, I was given permission to look through the dump-in first, and then I was able to go to C-case. Just let you know, C-case, nothing. There was no supers. They had there was 3 cases, but they had 4 rocket fires, so there were 2 rocket fires in 1 case. I left them all in the pegs, let someone else get them because I already have them. Just dove into the dump-in, which was really nice for D case. They had a couple of these were not in those loose C cases. A couple of the Highway Hauler 2 black and whites. Now, I'm not a particular fan of Highway Hauler 2, which is technically should be Highway Hauler 3, if anyone knows the history of Highway Haulers. This is the 3rd version of it. The first version is a redo of the Road King and American Tipper, American Hauler from back in the day. And then in the early 90s, they replaced it with a completely new cab. So, you know, I like these black and whites because it gives potential for customs. Because the paint's a little bit flat, and dyes can really attach to this white paint if you do it right. So might do a custom dye on it, and I do have the first Highway Hauler 2. I wanted it because of course, the casting change where the air scoop or the air regulation tab is no longer part of the bed, or no longer part of the box, which is how it should have been in the first place, because most trucks, these air dams are already located on the truck itself, so when they take off the box, it's, you know, still attached to the truck, so you can now do a flatbed custom on these without the air dam missing and at that hole. Also found the D case, this 67 Austin minivan. I did a custom, as you saw in my custom video of a Mini Cooper, and they kind of took little liberties. It's not the exact same because this is of course the van, but they did, you know, kind of trash up the flag a little bit like I did on mine. So I think Hot was maybe looking at my Instagram. Darn you, Hot Wheels, stop looking at my stuff. I really like the design. Multicolored wheels, which a lot of people are going to say, oh, it's an error. You know, they're going to be variants of the wheels. Yes, people will find them in one solid color, or some will not find any color on them. It's just the variant of the wheel itself. Then I found a nice fast bed hauler in green. I really dig this casting. Mine might be a little bit askew, just, I'm not sure. I think it's not exactly attached right to the cab, but, you know, it is what it is. I like it because it's got a nice red line wheel right there, which I love red lines. And I'm not a fan of this car, but I got it just for the collection. I know, Mr. Sensitivity, you're going to love this one. And import, guys, the 90 Honda Civic EF. It's alright. I like the racing decos. That's mostly why I got it. I like racing decos. It looks like it's more of a road course car than it is a tuner or a drift car, but I guess you could probably say it's a drift car with it, but I see it more as a road rally car, you know, something that does the Monster Speedway out in California, or, you know, maybe Laguna Seca, Not Laguna Seca, that's in... Yeah, Laguna Seca's in the United States, I think. I may be wrong. But, you know, it's a road course type of car, you know, designed with the body, so, you know, that's why I got it, just to have one in the collection, or I may do a crushing video, something maybe later on. And, of course, my favorite of this right now, I love the blue, love the purple. I like how they're kind of sticking with how it was back in the day. A couple years ago when the 70 Charger first rolled out, that had the opening hood. It first appeared in blue, then they did the purple. Hoping to do a Zamac version of it later on down the year, just to kind of match that original release back in the early or late 90s, early 2000s. Really love it. Love the Hemi logo. I love American muscle cars. And since there wasn't too many built, the actual number is incorrect. They were supposed to be about 500, but they didn't make 500. They kind of lied because of NASCAR regulations to get on the track. And this, of course, is the year before the Roadrunners and Daytona Superbirds with the nose cones. So that's just to it. And within that D case, like I said, there were 4 cases. No supers. Surprised me. Only one of the famous Ferrari 599XX, which might possibly be one of the last Ferraris under Hot Wheels name. I know there's another one coming. Just a plain 599 via Hot Wheels chart of what releases are going to be done in 2015. So this is the last, possibly might last be version of this card. Of course, they may do recolor. None of the supers, which is going to make it a little more difficult to find, because people are going to be, they haven't driven up too much on eBay. I've seen they're still within the $30, $40 range, but that's, I'm not going to spend that much on a super. So I'm hoping that at some point down the future, I'll find it. I did it with the other supers last year. Found all of them in the store. I almost didn't make it, but thanks to Walgreens. Now, remember, I said there was one dump in, and hopefully the picture hasn't shown up here yet, or it'll be toward the end to prove this. Now, there were 4. I didn't take pictures of the cases because my phone was starting to die, and I didn't want to risk losing it via the photo. There are 4 boxes in this dump bin. Now, I did find 4 of the Fast Felons. Or felines. Or did I? I found 3 of them. I found 6 altogether, but 3 were in one case. I kid you not. I wish I'd taken the photo. I was just kind of excited just to get everything out before the manager changed their mind or something like that. There were 3 Fast Felons in one case. So that means I found 3 in one box, or 3 boxes had 1 of them, but the other case had 3 of them. I don't know what this means. Does it mean that somewhere in the factory the worker took the Ferraris out and added extra Fast Felons? Or if it was just a mix-up that is a random occurrence that will never be seen again? Or if this is now going to be the norm for cases. Because normally you'll find maybe 2 regulars in a case. Of course, back before all the internal theft at Mattel, you would find a super and a regular, which was not uncommon. Back in the day, you'd find a super regular. Now, finding a super has become a lot harder because now there's a black market from sellers out of Malaysia that are workers, or they know people that are in the state people now know workers that will take the cars off the line. Either they'll be loose or they'll give them the package, and they sell them secondhand for a ridiculous amount of money. I'm hoping that this was just a random fluke case, and that's how I got 3 in one case. Yeah, it's ridiculous that that even occurred. which kind of makes me upset and where the future of this hobby is going, where someone casual like me that does not spend money on supers, besides paying on the pegs, to have to now go to secondary places, which I will refuse to. I will never, ever, ever, ever buy a Super T-Hunt on eBay. It doesn't matter if it's the prototype, it doesn't matter if it's a DeLorean, it doesn't matter if it's, you know, something. I will never buy them because I know people are jacking up prices. I know what they originally paid for them. They should not be going as high as they are. That's just my opinion. So that is it for this video. I hope you all enjoy. Sorry for the little rant. Thanks for watching. I got more videos coming, of course, in 2015. I'll try to pump out a lot more. I got a custom video. It'll be either before or after this video coming up as well. So I got a lot of good ideas planned. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day, everybody.